In every investment cycle, a familiar pattern emerges. New technologies capture headlines, capital flows rapidly toward the latest trend, and excitement often eclipses careful judgment. Yet when markets settle, the businesses that endure are rarely those built on enthusiasm alone. They are usually the result of disciplined leadership, thoughtful execution, and a relentless focus on solving real problems. Suraj Rajwani's career offers a compelling case study in why those fundamentals continue to matter, even as industries transform around them. Suraj Rajwani is the managing partner of DoubleRock, a Palo Alto-based venture capital firm that invests in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, healthcare, biotech, and other emerging technologies. Rather than viewing venture capital as simply supplying financial resources, Rajwani describes it as a long-term partnership with entrepreneurs. Throughout his interviews and public commentary, one theme consistently appears: capital may open doors, but disciplined execution determines whether a company walks through them successfully. That philosophy did not emerge overnight. Before founding DoubleRock in 2012, Rajwani worked closely with entrepreneurs and investors through the Global Entrepreneurs Network organization in Singapore. Expanding the organization into 23 countries and 37 franchises while facilitating investment transactions exposed him to startups operating under different economic conditions and business cultures. Those experiences reinforced an important lesson: brilliant ideas can emerge anywhere, but their success often depends on access to mentorship, strategic guidance, and networks that help founders navigate uncertainty. When Rajwani launched DoubleRock, he sought to create more than another venture fund. His goal was to build an investment platform that remained actively involved throughout a company's growth journey. Instead of viewing investments as transactions, DoubleRock positioned itself as a collaborative partner, helping founders refine hiring strategies, prepare for fundraising, improve operational discipline, allocate resources carefully, expand into new markets, and make difficult strategic decisions. This hands-on philosophy reflects Rajwani's belief that investors should contribute experience alongside capital. That perspective stands in contrast to the stereotype that venture capital revolves around identifying the next fashionable technology before everyone else. Rajwani repeatedly argues that product-market fit, operational discipline, and clarity of purpose matter far more than temporary market excitement. While innovation attracts attention, businesses ultimately succeed by consistently delivering value to customers and adapting intelligently as markets evolve. His investment interests span sectors that often dominate discussions about the future, including artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, healthcare, and biotechnology. What connects these industries, in his view, is not simply their technological sophistication but their ability to reshape systems that society depends upon every day. Healthcare influences human well-being, cybersecurity protects increasingly digital economies, and artificial intelligence changes how organizations process information and make decisions. These are long-term transformations rather than short-lived trends, requiring patient investors willing to support companies through extended development cycles. Rajwani's comments about artificial intelligence illustrate this measured outlook particularly well. While AI receives enormous public attention, he cautions against reducing the opportunity to a handful of headline-making technologies. Instead, he describes AI as an ecosystem composed of infrastructure, cloud computing, data platforms, security systems, deployment tools, and industry-specific applications. In his view, many of the most valuable opportunities lie in the technologies that make artificial intelligence practical, reliable, and accessible for businesses, rather than in the most visible products alone. His emphasis consistently returns to practical value. Businesses adopting AI successfully, he argues, are using it to automate workflows, improve customer service, strengthen security, simplify operations, and make better decisions through data. Those applications generate measurable improvements rather than excitement for its own sake. As he explains, investors should evaluate whether technology addresses meaningful business problems instead of assuming every AI company will create lasting value. The same discipline shapes Rajwani's view of fundraising. Venture capital has become increasingly competitive, and he believes investors now expect much more than compelling presentations. According to Rajwani, today's fundraising environment rewards firms that clearly explain how they deploy capital, manage risk, construct portfolios, and help founders create sustainable businesses. He summarizes the shift succinctly by observing that investors now want substance rather than stories. This changing environment mirrors the advice he offers entrepreneurs seeking investment. Rajwani encourages founders to communicate clearly, demonstrate genuine traction, answer difficult questions honestly, and refine their thinking through feedback without abandoning their core mission. He places particular importance on transparency, suggesting that openness during difficult conversations signals long-term thinking and builds stronger investor relationships. Perhaps one of the most revealing aspects of Rajwani's philosophy is his approach to evaluating founders themselves. Rather than being impressed by polished presentations, he looks for clarity of thought, deep understanding of the problem being solved, adaptability under uncertainty, and the ability to inspire talented teams. Technical expertise matters, but resilience and execution often determine whether promising ideas survive the inevitable challenges of building a company. His experience with successful portfolio exits reinforces that perspective. Rajwani points to companies such as Optimal and Verb not as examples of sudden breakthroughs, but as evidence that meaningful outcomes emerge through years of disciplined decisions, strategic refinement, and close collaboration between founders and investors. He notes that acquisitions are rarely isolated moments of success. Instead, they represent the cumulative result of countless thoughtful decisions made consistently over time. Healthcare and cybersecurity further demonstrate why Rajwani favors long-term thinking. In healthcare, he sees artificial intelligence helping providers analyze enormous quantities of information, improve diagnostics, and support personalized treatment decisions. In cybersecurity, increasing digital dependence creates greater demand for technologies capable of protecting businesses against evolving threats. Both sectors illustrate his preference for companies addressing structural challenges rather than temporary market opportunities. Another recurring theme throughout Rajwani's work is humility before complexity. Markets evolve, technologies mature, and business conditions change unexpectedly. Rather than pretending to predict every outcome, he emphasizes preparation, operational discipline, and continuous learning. This mindset allows entrepreneurs to adjust strategies without losing sight of their broader mission. Adaptability, in his view, becomes a competitive advantage precisely because uncertainty never disappears. Ultimately, Suraj Rajwani's career illustrates that successful investing is less about forecasting the next headline than recognizing enduring principles beneath changing markets. Technology will continue advancing, industries will continue evolving, and investment cycles will inevitably rise and fall. Yet disciplined execution, meaningful partnerships, operational excellence, and genuine problem-solving remain remarkably constant. Those fundamentals have guided Rajwani's approach across venture capital, entrepreneurship, and founder development, providing a framework that extends well beyond any single investment trend. The title, Suraj Rajwani and the Discipline That Outlasts Venture Capital Hype, captures the central lesson of his journey. While innovation often commands public attention, sustainable success depends on the quieter work of execution, patience, and collaboration. Rajwani's experience suggests that enduring businesses are built not by chasing excitement, but by consistently helping founders solve meaningful problems with clarity, discipline, and long-term commitment. Here's a review of what we can learn from Suraj Rajwani. Number 1. Focus on solving meaningful problems because lasting businesses are built on real customer value, not temporary market excitement. Number 2. Treat capital as the beginning of a partnership by combining investment with practical guidance and operational support. Number 3. Build discipline into every decision because consistent execution compounds into long-term success. Number 4. Stay adaptable during uncertainty while remaining committed to your core mission. Number 5. Develop deep expertise in your field so you can recognize lasting opportunities beyond the latest trends.